The Bourne Braves fall to the Wareham Gatemen 7-3 here at Durham Park. Welcome to Postgame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Adam Gotkin alongside Nathan Schwartz and Cam Manna. And Nathan, we were talking about this right before we came on here, that this was just a game of what-ifs for Bourne.
Yeah, absolutely. You look back at these incredible plays that Jace Reinhardt is making out in left field for Wareham, and there was a couple of diving ones he made into the gap. You look back at the one that ended the sixth inning with two runners in scoring position for Bourne. If that one gets down, it's a 5-1 game instead of it being 3-1 before the Gatemen then score three in the top half of that seventh inning, a lead which they acquired and then never looked back. So that's honestly the big turning point for me in this game. But then also, as Cam will get into, Connor Whitgriff was great, but then it kind of just went away after that sixth inning.
Yeah, it did. With those what-ifs, there's a lot of stuff this season already where I feel like we've said, how did that happen against Bourne? I mean, the last home game you had the bounces off the backstop. It's just been a bit of unlucky baseball so far this year. But something that was really good today, Connor Whitgriff, his second start of the season, he goes 6 innings today and was just spectacular.
And the longest start for Bravo. And coming in, we said we need more of the quality starts for the Braves to come together and then have that offense jolt. He only walked one, so he's walked one in 2 starts. And back to a what if. What if Connor Whitgriff has that start and the offense comes together, what that does for a team, back-to-back wins. Whitgriff did enough to win this game. You go 6 innings for a starter and your team has 3 runs, you're up 3-1, you expect the bullpen to come through, but the bullpen didn't come through. The offense stalled, and Bourne lost the game.
You said it there, the bullpen just did not come through today. The Bravos were up 3-1 until the bullpen came into the game.
Yeah, and it was really impressive by Wareham, a team that's bottom 3 coming into the game in the league in runs, and they score 6 over those 7th and 8th innings combined. It was really just for Zach Crotchfeld and Bo Bryans just leaving the ball over the zone. There was a couple of errors in there, one by Jack Penny at third, and then a throwing error by Bryans himself throwing over to first base on a ball he probably should have just ate and lived to see another day. But again, that goes back to the what ifs. What if Bryans doesn't throw that ball away? What if Penny doesn't make that error, right? It was just a really interesting day at the ballpark. I feel like we've said that every day at this point. And again, what if is going to be the question we ask ourselves going into tomorrow.
I think that's the perfect way to put it, Nathan. Well, post-game Tomahawk Talk rolls on as we'll continue to get more into this game. So we continue on now here on post-game Tomahawk Talk. Adam Gotkin now joined by Sean Brennan, beat reporter for the Bourne Braves. And Sean, just a rough one tonight, especially for the offense. Only 3 hits.
Yeah, and head coach Scott Landers said it best. He put it bluntly. They just need to hit better. We kind of thought going to this game that this Bourne offense found a little bit of a groove. Obviously, that tie against Hyannis and then the win yesterday over Falmouth. Put some hits together, timely hits that they were struggling with early, but we did not see that today. 3 runs in the first 3 innings and then quiet. So really, I wouldn't say a concerning performance, but definitely something to keep an eye on going forward.
Yeah, this team is motto and pretty much the motto of baseball, especially in the summer, is a new day is a new day, so they'll try and put that behind them. But staying on this game for a second, you can kind of see behind us here, the dirt is very dark because it was raining pretty much throughout this entire game. There were 5 combined errors. Do you think that this rain, these bad field conditions necessarily played a part in the final score?
I absolutely do. At the beginning of the game is when most of the rain was hitting, and we saw the pitchers kind of struggle with command a little bit. And yeah, like you said, a lot of combined errors. I don't think that those ultimately did the Braves in. They certainly didn't help. But yeah, I'd say the rain did. The balls were probably slick. As you said, the dirt is not the best. They were trying to dry it with some of that quick dry, but there's only so much you could do. I definitely think it played a role, and we saw that tonight.
All right, well, we'll see what happens the next time the Bravos are out. A game tomorrow night at YD at 5 p.m. We'll see you all there.